Okay. So I think it doesn't really make sense to spotlight anyone. So, okay. Yeah, just Emmy, whenever you're ready, take it away.
Fade in. Field midday. A single car drives across a long, straight, unremarkable road in the middle of a massive field of wheat. The opening credits show superimposed over the sky, and Fats Domino's song Kansas City plays. Eventually, we see Gabriel, 24, and Jackson, 26, sitting in the front seat of the car. They are brothers, but Gabriel is fun-loving and wild, whereas Jackson is much more reserved and responsible. They love each other, but also think the other needs to seriously rethink their life. Gabriel is driving and Jackson is playing on his phone. Gabriel reaches to switch the radio station.
All right, Jackson, that's it. The new rule is no music even more old-fashioned than you.
Hey, I like that song.
Dude, you can barely hear what the guy is saying. I'm not listening to something recorded on a potato.
He finds a country station.
Now this is real music.
Ford, Chevys, Toyotas too. I like trucks and I also like you.
Beautiful. So beautiful.
He turns it up. There's rustling in the back seat. Nancy, 74, the boy's rowdy grandmother, spent all of last night partying and is just now waking up.
Sweet hopscotch and Christ. Can you idiots keep it down? Some of us are trying to sleep.
Well, Grandma, the rest of us have decided that it's acceptable to wake others up at 2 in the afternoon.
Don't diss it till you try it, man. Last night was lit.
Because nothing quite screams lit like being woken up at 4 a.m. because your grandma brought 6 drunken gamblers to your room.
He sighs and sits back. He looks into the rearview mirror and is visibly shocked.
Gabriel, I'm going to ask this question once and only once. And if I don't get a good answer immediately, you're going to be flying home.
Okay.
Why is there a lobster in the car?
The camera reveals that there is indeed a lobster in a tank in the backseat.
Now that's Reginald. He's cool.
Gabriel, did you seriously not consider the ramifications of keeping a lobster in the car?
What? Reginald's chill. Right, Reginald?
Reginald does not answer.
First, if the tank tips, there will be water all over the car. Second, we need to feed it. Third,
there's plenty of food.
I can confirm the abundance of Twinkies back here.
Grandma, those were all for us.
Hey, I haven't had a bite to eat since the pie eating contest last night.
Don't ask, don't ask.
See if Reginald likes Twinkies.
Do not do that. Lobsters do not eat Twinkies.
Nancy throws a chunk of Twinkie into the lobster tank. Reginald stares at it blankly.
See, he loves it.
He's not doing anything.
Lobsters have different eating habits. Don't offend him.
Guys, we're not keeping a fucking lobster in the car. We have to get rid of it somewhere.
But he's so cute.
Okay, but I don't want to know what happened last night that involved a lobster, or a pie eating contest, or the golf club that cracked the window.
That's Gabriel's fault.
Hey, I'm not the one who hired the hypnotist.
Shut up! Oh my god, I'm so far beyond the point of caring, it's not even funny anymore. My point is that both of you need to look back on what happened and think, how about I don't get drop dead drunk and throw a massive party in the next Indian casino I stop at?
Bah, you're just saying that because you ordered one gin and tonic and passed out.
Hey everyone, I'm Jackson. I love to kill the mood because I'm super jealous and I missed all the fun parties.
Yeah, go Gabriel.
They high-five across the seats. The car swerves.
Jesus Christ, don't drive if you're gonna do shit like that.
You get your panties in a wad. We're gonna be fine.
By the way, Jackson, I got something for you.
She pulls out a tampon.
Here, you got so moody on your period.
Grandma, you savage!
He reaches over the seat to high-five her again, and the car veers completely off course.
Gabriel, look out!
The car drives into the ditch. The three fly violently forward, and the airbags inflate. Pause.
This is your fault, Jackson.
Oh my god!
Cut to field afternoon. They sit in the field next to their car in the ditch. Gabriel holds Reginald wrapped in a paper towel.
Oh, I'm not Jackson. I'm Gabriel.
Oh.
I'm so sorry. I lost my PDF just closed. It's my bad.
It's all good.
Okay. Nice job, guys. Now we're stuck in this field with a broken car and a live lobster.
Reginald isn't going anywhere.
At this rate, neither are we. How about one of you two calls a tow truck?
Pause.
Well?
Thing about that, Jackson.
Oh, Grandma, this better be good.
We sort of don't have any money.
What?
I may or may not have gotten a bit heated during the poker game and bet a little more than I should have.
By a little more, you mean all of our savings, correct?
And Gabriel's Rolex.
Gabriel does not have a Rolex.
They don't know that. Booyah.
He does a fist pump. Nancy laughs.
This is serious, guys. We need you to find a way to get to Kansas City before I strangle you both.
Well, it's not like you're coming up with any ideas.
We could hitchhike.
The camera pans out to show there's not a single car anywhere near them.
Great idea.
Cut to the roadside in the afternoon. Jackson sits on the side of the road with his thumb out. Gabriel stands leaning into the road with his thumb out. Nancy sits a bit away from them.
Oh, get ready, Reginald. A car's coming.
Gabriel picks Reginald up off the ground and holds him out over the road. He holds up his claw in a thumbs-up manner. The car speeds past them.
This is useless. If Reginald's charms don't stop them, nothing will.
Wait, charms! I got it.
Please don't make this stupid.
Salvage my makeup and we can get me dolled up so that the next driver is forced to stop for my feminine charms.
She strikes a pose.
Grandma, you're 74. That idea has got to be one of the...
Greatest ideas I've ever heard. Where is your makeup kit?
All right, just blatantly ignore me. That's fine.
Gabriel runs back into the scene with the kit.
Wait, before you start, let me get rid of this real fast.
She reaches over to Jackson and gives him the tampon.
Here, hold this for me, will you?
Why do you need this? Aren't you way too old?
All right, put some blush on my cheeks and make sure you use the cherry lipstick, not the crimson. It looks like blood.
Exasperated, Jackson looks up the road and sees a large truck coming their way.
Guys, get ready.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, hold on, I'm not done.
She runs to the side of the road and strikes a pose. The lipstick Gabriel was applying streaks all over her cheek. Gabriel runs over to her and tries to keep putting the makeup on. Nancy touches her cheek and looks at the lipstick on her finger.
Gabriel, this is crimson.
I'm sorry, Grandma. They look identical. And it's hard to manage with this rambunctious lobster.
The audience sees Reginald struggling to get out of Gabriel's grasp.
Come on, Reginald. Just stay still.
Guys, can we pick up the pace a bit?
He runs out into the street with his thumbs outstretched. Cut to interior of the truck in the afternoon. A driver and passengers sit next to each other.
Should we stop for them, dear?
I reckon we should.
But what if they're serial killers or cannibals?
Now I believe that it is my duty as an American to help out those in need regardless of circumstances.
Oh dear, you're so poetic.
Cut to the field in the afternoon.
They're slowing down. Get ready.
All right. I'm just trying to...
Reginald slips out of Gabriel's arms and clasps onto Nancy's cheek. She shrieks shrilly.
Reginald!
The truck pulls up to the scene. The passenger rolls down her window and the driver leans over to speak to them. Is there anything we can do to... He observes the scene. Nancy is running around screaming with a lobster stuck to her bloody lipstick face. Jackson runs up to her holding the tampon.
Here, wipe up the blood with the tampon.
Nope. The truck drives away slowly. Jackson notices.
Oh, shit.
He runs after the truck.
Hey, wait up.
The truck stops. The passenger rolls down her window.
Is that a lobster?
My name is Jackson Schmidt. My colleagues are Gabriel Schmidt, my brother, and Nancy Liegveld, my grandmother. I have a very important meeting in Kansas City to get to, and it would mean so much if you could just let us hitch a ride that far. And yes, that was a lobster.
The passenger and driver look at each other. Cut to the field in the afternoon. Jackson, Gabriel, and Nancy sit in the bed of the truck. Gabriel holds Reginald, petting him like a lapdog. Nancy holds a bag of Twinkies that was absolutely destroyed in the crash and has been turned into a mush of white cream.
How can you eat like that?
It's good.
I swear, you two are going to be the end of me.
Come on, Jackson. At least everything was solved in the end.
Pause. Jackson stares at Gabriel intensely.
What?
Give me Reginald.
All right. I don't see why not.
Jackson pushes Gabriel out of the truck. He falls on the road, gets up, and frantically tries to catch up to the vehicle. Nancy and Jackson laugh hysterically. The song Kansas City starts to pick up again, and the screen fades out. Roll credits.
Wow. Okay. Great